Is the dessert party actually worth it at Magic Kingdom? I think yes, but let me talk about why. So the first thing that comes to mind with it is the roped off viewing section. I don't like crowds at all. And the thought of sitting around for fireworks all day just does not sound fun to me. Kudos if you do it. I understand that sometimes dessert parties is not attainable for everybody, and I completely respect that. So this is if you have the means. But being able to just go and then have a roped off section is really, really nice. Now, I will say they used to separate the pre and post party into each hub, and now they put everybody together. I liked it when they separated it more. You had a lot more room to move, and now I do feel like it's very cramped, but you don't have an issue finding a spot no matter how late you arrive to that area, which is really, really nice to be able to do. The second is that Magic Kingdom is a dry park, but the dessert party has unlimited wine and beer as long as, you're at the party itself. So you have about an hour to drink as much as you want. Now, some people take it as a challenge. My group has taken it as a challenge before, but I don't recommend it necessarily. I don't know. It is completely up to you on what you do. But you can drink as much as your heart's desires. Just don't get drunk. You're still at Magic Kingdom, okay? I mean, you are headed out shortly after, but that is really good. So if you are a group of mostly adults, it can definitely make that cost a lot worth it because you are getting those limited drinks while you're in there. And then lastly, for me, it's just a good time to just chill for a second. Typically, by the time I get towards the end of the night, I am getting tired. I'm ready to go. And getting me to the dessert party allows me to sit, have some desserts, and chill before fireworks and before I leave for the end of the park. It's also nice because the area that you are seated in, you can wait as the crowds move out and you're not getting trampled because you are in a roped off area. The last thing I'll leave you with is there is one called Seats and Treats where you actually sit down during the fireworks and they have you under Tomorrowland Terrace. That one is great if you get the right seat. There are seats that have a obstructive view, and that can be kind of frustrating, especially for the amount of money you used. When me and my husband went, we thankfully did have a front row spot because we are a party of two, so you are much higher likely to get a good spot if you're a party of two, but we were behind a tree, which wasn't as cool. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks about that, is there is a chance that if you're sat a little farther back that the top of the terrace is going to block your view, or you could be like us and get sat behind a tree, which wasn't as fun. That's why we like the pre-party, and it's usually more cost effective. So that's kind of how I feel about dessert parties. They're a must-do for us, largely because we don't like crowds and we get alcohol. But I do think they are a fun thing that you can do and something you can do to celebrate a special trip and a really good add-on. Let me know, have you done a dessert party? How do you feel about them? I'd love to know your thoughts.